Hello guys, welcome back again to my channel and welcome to another brand new video. In this video I'll be dropping my safe picks for today, my accumulator games that I picked for today, Saturday 6th of December 2025. So these games, I think I tried as much as I can to accumulate the safest games for today, and these games come out a total of 8 odds. So if you did your first time on this channel, please do not forget to subscribe to this channel, and also do not forget to turn on your notifications so you get notified each and every time I post a video on this channel. Post lots of videos. Please subscribe so you turn on your notifications so you see it immediately before the odds begin to drop. So there are 7, I think about 8 games in this my selection that make up these 8 odds for today, and I'm very much convinced that this game is safe and that we are going to win. So watch the video to the end so you can see the game, see the reasons why I picked them, and if you agree, you can also let me know as well. So without wasting more time, I'm just going to get into the games I have for today. Let me just quickly hurry into the game so that there will not be too much time wasting. So the first match here is in the Italian Serie A, which is the match between Hellas Verona and Atalanta, and my pick there. Okay, before I say my pick, let's know that Hellas Verona are bottom of the table and they haven't won in their last 5. They have 4 losses and 1 draw. Atalanta are here on the back of 3 back-to-back wins, though Atalanta are currently 12th position in the league. So I want to believe that Atalanta should not lose this game to Hellas Verona. That is why I'm going with my pick as a win or draw for Atalanta in this particular game. I think this match is supposed to end in a win for Atalanta 100%. I agree with that. I believe that Atalanta should have what it takes to win this particular match against Hellas Verona, but I want to go with that win or draw as me being safe in this particular match. That is the reason why I'm picking win or draw for Atalanta, but ordinarily Atalanta are going to win this particular match. Now Leeds United versus Liverpool, that is the next game I'm picking, and my pick there is over 1.5 goals in that game. Now a lot of people have the opinion that Liverpool are going to win because they believe that Liverpool are back from their losing streak and Liverpool should be able to win. But I do not just want to go and back Liverpool outright against Leeds United, who are at home, who have scored lots of goals at home, especially against Manchester City and Chelsea. Leeds have scored goals and Liverpool as well. So I believe that there will be at least 2 goals in this particular game. That's why I'm picking over 1.5 goals. If Liverpool wins, it will do a lot of good to them, but I'm backing at least 2 goals to come out. Maybe Liverpool may score the 2, maybe Leeds will manage to get 1. I do not know, but definitely there will be at least 2 goals in this game between Leeds United and Liverpool. That is my second pick in this my 8 odds for today. Then the next pick in the Austrian League, BW Linz versus Salzburg, and Salzburg being the top team in the league, although they haven't been in so much form recently. I believe that Salzburg are going to come out without losing this game. I picked a win or draw for Salzburg because I'm very much convinced that Salzburg will not lose this game against BW Linz, even though they are not in form. Though I see this match as the match where Salzburg begins to regain their grip on their league, because they've been the dominant side in that league, but they started dropping and all of that. Salzburg are going to win or draw. That is my pick in that particular game, and I believe that it's also going to be very safe to play. Because imagine Salzburg losing. No, I don't think Salzburg will lose. Now let's go to the next one in the French league, Nantes versus RC Lens. I've talked about this match severally today, so I think RC Lens should win this. RC Lens are I didn't expect them to be the most informed team in League One now, but actually that's what they are. RC Lens are top of the league and they've won in their last 10 matches alone. RC Lens have won 8. Drawn 1, lost 1. That is to show how much form they are in. And their last 5, they have 4 back-to-back wins. 4 back-to-back wins and 1 loss. So RC Lens should win this game. I'm not even going with a win or draw because I'm very much confident that this RC Lens team are going to win. That is why I'm not considering that win or draw option. Nantes have barely scored. They have, in their last 11 matches, Nantes have just 1 win. They barely score 1 goal in a particular match, and RC Lens do not always concede. RC Lens have a very good defense. That is why I think that Lens should win this particular game 100%. So I'm going with a Lens win. Now in the Netherlands Eredivisie, SC Heerenveen versus PSV Eindhoven. For this match, I'm not spending much time here. There is something that is very common about PSV matches, which is goals. So I'm picking over 2.5 goals in this particular game. I believe that at least 3 goals will come out in this game. I believe that very much. I believe that PSV will score lots of goals and PSV will definitely concede in this match. That's why I'm picking that over 2.5 goals in this particular game, because I'm 100% optimistic that that result is going to come out in this game. I am convinced that PSV, there will be at least 3 goals when PSV face off with Heerenveen in the Netherlands League. Now, the next game in the Premier League, Newcastle versus Burnley. Newcastle, I'm backing them to win. Newcastle at home. Newcastle have been quite good this season, so I'm backing that Newcastle will defeat Burnley in this particular. Burnley are usually terrible when they are away from home. It's only when Burnley are home that they defend well and try to hold teams to a draw. But once Burnley are away, Burnley do not perform very well. That is why I'm picking that Newcastle should win Burnley. I'm sorry, the recent head-to-head record between these two teams especially does not favor Burnley. It all goes in the favor of Newcastle. So I'm backing that Newcastle are going to win at home. And now the Premier League, so far this season, the Premier League has been, would I say tricky? Not like tricky, but some upsets usually come up in the Premier League. So Newcastle are going to be wary of that, and Newcastle are going to try as much as they can to make sure that they do not drop points at home in front of their fans to a lowly Burnley team in this particular game. So that's my pick there. So there are 2 more picks remaining in this, my 8 odds for today. So let me just get into them quickly. Augsburg versus Bayer Leverkusen. I've talked about this earlier, and I think that Leverkusen are not going to lose to Augsburg. The match will not produce too much goals, honestly. That's what I think. But Leverkusen are in form. Like recently, if you see Leverkusen play, their last 4 away matches, they won against Man City, they won against Dortmund, they won against Benfica. I think they only lost to Bayern. Leverkusen are in that good form, honestly, and it is very impossible for me to think that Augsburg are going to win Leverkusen in this match. Outrightly, I would have just picked a straight win for Leverkusen. That is what I would have just done, honestly, but I'm just being safe, which is why I'm picking a draw or away for Leverkusen, because Leverkusen have Champions League coming up this week, and I do not know if they want to swap their squads and rest a few of their players. I do not know about that, but I'm 100% backing that Leverkusen will not lose this particular game against Augsburg. And then now let me go to the last team in this my sweet 8 odds for today. Still in the German Bundesliga, Heidenheim versus Freiburg. Everybody beats Heidenheim so far this season, and I believe that Freiburg should do the same in this particular game. But I'm not going to pick Freiburg to win, actually. Freiburg are also, like Leverkusen, Freiburg have Europa League this midweek. So I think the safest thing here is to play that Freiburg are going to score against Heidenheim. That is this very safest pick for us to go with in this particular game, because I believe that Freiburg will manage to score in this game. Absolutely. Freiburg to score against Heidenheim. That is my pick. So these were my picks that make up my 8 odds for today, and I'm very much convinced that these picks are very, very safe. So I'm going to do a quick recap as usual in case anyone missed any part of any pick at any point in time in this video. So I'll do that recap. 8 odds accumulator for today, Saturday, 6th of December 2025. I picked a couple of games to make up these 8 odds. So let me just go into them right away. The first match here is in the Italian Serie A, which is Hellas Verona versus Atalanta. And my pick there was that it will be a win or draw for Atalanta, draw or away. Then the next in the English Premier League, Leeds United versus Liverpool. I picked that there will be over 1.5 goals in that particular game. And then the next, BW Linz versus Salzburg in the Austrian League. I picked draw or away for Salzburg because I do not expect Salzburg to lose that particular match. Then Nantes versus RC Lens. I went with a straight win for Lens because of their consistent form and how good they've been so far this season. Straight win for Lens. Then in the Netherlands, Eredivisie, Heerenveen versus PSV, I went with over 2.5 goals. PSV should score multiple goals, and I expect that PSV will also concede as well. That's why I'm going with over 2.5 goals. Then back to the Premier League, Newcastle versus Burnley. I picked home team to win. Burnley are not always good when they are away from home, so I'm backing that Newcastle are going to defeat Burnley at home. So I'm going with home team to win. In the German Bundesliga, Augsburg versus Bayer Leverkusen. I'm picking that Leverkusen will win or draw. That is what I'm picking. Then the last game, Heidenheim versus Freiburg. I picked that Freiburg will get at least a goal in this game. Away team over 0.5 goals. So these were my picks that make up my 8 odds. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know if you agree with these picks or you do not agree with these picks. And also do not forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you won't be missing out on more games that I'll be posting in this channel as well. Thanks once again for watching. Good luck to us on today's games, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.